Hey, folks. Have another vlog here for you today. Another week in the books for training. Really, this week I had a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. I think that it was a noteworthy week in that I found one of the workouts I did kind of tweaked my back a bit. But I was proud of myself. I didn't cut any corners with the running like workouts, or the actual activities that we had scheduled. So, long story short, we were doing bicycle crunches. I think I might have just done one of the circuits maybe a little too fast. Woke up the next day like my lower back was bad, bad. Now, back, goodness, this probably was 6 years, 7 years ago. I tweaked my lower back trying to pick someone up who had a medical emergency. Um, I kind of wish I didn't make that dumb knuckleheaded decision, but it is what it is there. Um, I unfortunately have to live with the ramifications of that for my lower back. I don't think that's as much on the workouts or any of the running itself. You see people be like, I'm going to set out to run a marathon. And then the next day it's like, I completely blew up my leg. I didn't overtrain, nothing like that. I definitely know what overtraining looks like thanks to my experiences. Um, with that said, I think that um, the sprints are really starting to show their purpose with my running for sure. Like straight sprints suddenly feel like way easier compared to hill sprints. I'm glad for hill sprints because I can focus on kind of the control of sprinting. I used to always think of sprint like just go all out, just blast through. But now it's kind of like I'm learning. It's like, hey, you're going 80%, like putting your foot down onto the gas, maybe go a little into the red, but not too much. The other thing I'm noticing too with doing these workouts the way that they're designed to be done, I'm not blasting my heart rate into like zone 4. I'm not skipping over 3 altogether. Um, I'm finding that for sprints and like the jogging between sprints, I'm staying somewhere between 2 and 3 for zones. Um, it's right about where they should be. Um, it's fun having a goal again because it makes reviewing new shoes makes kind of going over trying different things for reviews, different products. It makes it all a little bit more, I don't want to say secondary, but like it I think there's a good balance, I should say, between trying out the shoes, trying out socks and different equipment and stuff, and then also with training, right? Because they're both exciting and new. You got the new equipment, you got the new training plan, right? So I think they balance really well, where one doesn't feel like it's overtaking my bandwidth, right? What I'm thinking. Like I'm not necessarily ruminating like, oh, I gotta, I've only got 10 miles this week. I gotta get at least 8 more. Like nothing like that. It's trusting a process. It's trusting the like the ramp up, right? Because the idea is we're gonna ramp up and we're gonna stay up. As far as the workload. Um, and again, like with these workouts, they're prehab. I mean, prehab is important because I hate to put it this way, but if you don't prehab, you're gonna have to rehab later. It's just that's kind of life, right? It's kind of symbolic in that way. Um, I made my vlog earlier in the week. I know I came in pretty hot there. Don't really have anything to retract from that. I wanted to make sure while I had those thoughts fresh that I actually just went and kind of used my platform to discuss, right? So, yeah, I think this upcoming week being Easter, as far as like video production. I'm going to try to do at least one review in the next few days. Um, might be a little old school. I might even have to take it the might even have to maybe a late release for the review after. I have two written up, but I also have some other things I'm interested in discussing. So we'll see how it all kind of shapes out. I've been reading up on my analytics, and I understand that my longer videos aren't exactly popular compared to my shorts, which I get it. But I put a lot of love into those reviews, so nothing's changing there. I do want to say, looking at my shoe rack up here, we went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reviews. So we're 8 reviews in, and we're through like one row, which is kind of exciting. That's our first full row of shoes that we've done. Um, Next review I can tell you that will be coming out is the Brooks Glycerin Flex, which I talked about last week. I've been really enjoying that shoe. From there, I have a few of them that I have drafted up, a few of them that I'm fairly confident in doing a review for. Um, we'll see how it all shapes out, though. I don't want to say anything too premature. So, um, this vlog is going to be shorter today. I got a little bit more work to do here for the channel, and want to spend some quality time with the wife. So I hope you're all staying healthy and safe. I'll talk to y'all here soon. Thanks.